guys, yes, this is going to be the very first episode of a new series. I have thought about it for quite a while now. I don't know when I'm probably going to post this. I'm still trying to come up with some sort of like schedule for these kind of episodes, I guess you want to say. I don't know if there's ever going to be another one, but if I do feel like that this turns out really well, or if it looks good, or if it's just fun to me, then I'll probably continue to do this. But either way, I'll probably continue to do it. But anyways, welcome to the very first episode of NASCAR Reviews. Obviously, this is God, okay, you know what? I don't like that name. Perfect. Random reviews. Perfect. That's perfect. Random reviews. Yeah, but anyways, this random reviews episode or series, I guess you want to call it, is basically going to be based off of NASCAR stuff. So anything random that's related to NASCAR. So if it comes from diecast to any other sort of product that's NASCAR related. But anyways, I dress a little bit proper because we're gonna do stuff like this pretty commonly, hopefully. So let's just go straight into it. So the first thing I have to show y'all is the reason why I am wearing this shirt, this DeWalt Racing polo shirt. So Eric S. Step, if you ever see this, which I highly doubt, but whoever, I mean, whatever, anything can happen. But first diecast, and by the way, what I'm going to be showing y'all today are diecasts that I have gotten from a swap meet that was hosted maybe a few months back, something like that. But anyways, first diecast, we got looks like to be a 2001 Hot Wheels Matt Kenseth diecast. Is his classic DeWalt paint scheme. As you can tell, it looks pretty nice, pretty good condition, never been out of the box. The one thing that does kind of have me concerned though is the tool right here. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like out of place or if it was put in the box like that, but either way, it looks pretty cool. I'm going to be taking a little bit of a tiny montage video over there on my little display table, so that way y'all can get a better view of the diecast. Anyways, that's basically it for that one. I'm going to quit rambling now, that way we can get through with these quickly. But anyways, next diecast, we have a Pro Racing Collector Edition Pit Crew 1998 Ricky Rudd 4 Tours. Of course, this is when he was driving the Tide Ride. Looks pretty cool. It's even got the pit box, the pit box. That looks pretty cool. I really do like the attention to detail there with all the, sponsor decals, and even just, having the idea of adding a toolbox. Like that's pretty insane. But is that what it is? Pit box, toolbox? Tell me in the comments. I don't know. I'm kind of confused. But anyways, it looks more like a toolbox. I think we'll go with that. You got the toolbox. You got the race car. Pretty badass. I think it's pretty cool. Anyways, next one. This right here is probably, I don't want to make a very controversial statement, but out of all the diecasts that I have collected ever, this has got to be one of my favorites. At least top 2, maybe top 3 at the most. But anyways, this right here is a Dale Earnhardt 1956 Ford Victoria. Now, if you're a big Earnhardt fan, you got to know what was the first ever car that he drove in any sort of NASCAR division series. Well, this is it right here. Again, a 1956 Ford Victoria. Look at this thing. It is a pink car that has the label K2 on it. And I'm pretty sure the sponsor says DeWalt's Tune-Up Brake Service, something like that. I can't really tell. I'm going to give you all a closer shot up though. Of course, I'll be having it over on the display table too. That way y'all can get a better look of it. But, anyways, this right here, personally, definitely one of my favorites. I honestly think that this is one of the best cars I've ever gotten. Gosh, anyways, okay, 3 die casts. We got 2 more left. These are actually 1/24 scales. Let's just go ahead and show y'all this one first. Basically, it's another, okay, I'm just going to say it. It's another Earnhardt diecast. Sorry. Anyways, here we go. I'm pretty sure this is a, you know what? Let me just go ahead and show both of them to y'all. So, it took me a little bit of research because I thought both of these diecasts were from the same year. But no, apparently they're not. And obviously, you could kind of tell because of the nose shape difference. But anyways, I have a Dale Earnhardt Jr. diecast from when he was racing for DEI, and then I have a regular Dale Earnhardt Sr. diecast when he was still racing. I'm trying to see what year this probably was produced in. Okay, it does say 2001. I don't know what it says under this one. I don't really see like a year, date, or anything on this. But anyways, you can tell that there is a difference in between the years on these diecasts. I mean, look at the difference of the nose shape. I mean, you look at Earnhardt's, and it's a little bit more square shaped, maybe a little bit kind of a block shape. But anyways, you look at Junior's right here. His is more of like a round shape. And another big difference is you look at the logos for the series at the time. Obviously, this one has more of like a Winston Cup look-alike logo. It doesn't actually say Winston on there. I don't know why. Maybe it has something to do with, you know, like the kids thing or whatever. I don't know, because kids like to play with these. But anyways, the Earnhardt Jr. diecast, I actually had to take this off of a plate, like a little display plate. You know how NASCAR and beer companies are. They don't like kids, you know, playing with a toy that has a beer or some sort of adult brand on the car, which that's totally understandable. But this car looks 10 times better off the plate. I'm just saying, I really like my cars not being on a plate, because look, there's certain cars that I feel like that are deserved to be on like their own little display plate. But for something like this, I mean, look, this car is just too beautiful. It shouldn't be on a plate. It shouldn't be separated from anything else. I mean, this car, I just, how do I put it? I remember growing up watching NASCAR, this car, and hold on, I will actually show you all this since it's the first ever episode. My very, very, very first ever NASCAR diecast. This right here is a 2005, maybe a 2006. Gosh, I don't even know if it has a year on this thing or not. With how much it's been beaten up. Oh, take that back. 2007. Okay, so this right here is a 2007 Chevrolet Monte Carlo Tony Stewart number 20 Home Depot diecast, 1/64 scale. As you can tell, the windshields, the windshields are dusted. I mean, this thing has been through hell and back. I've had this diecast ever since I was like 3 or 4 years old. I mean, yeah, the paint, you know, it's been scratched plenty of times. Yeah, I mean, I remember, you know, getting a hold of this diecast for the very first time, and that's what made me like get hooked like instantly. And like this car is the whole reason why I got into the sport of NASCAR, literally. So, you know, when I kind of grew up and got more mature, I was able to understand, you know, the drivers, the sponsors, the manufacturers, you know, everything. And I grew up being a Tony Stewart fan. I grew up being an Aric Almirola fan. And as of right now, yes, I'm still an Almirola fan, but I'm kind of more going towards that guy right there, Christopher Bell. But anyways, sorry that I went a little bit off track there. This is my very first diecast, but let me get back to why I like this car. The reason why I like this car so much is because these two cars, I have just always thought of it as like eye candy. I mean, when I see these two cars, I instantly think of, you know, some of the greatest, you know, and it just makes me, it makes me, I don't know, I'm trying to think of the word, nostalgic. Yeah, nostalgic. Because now when I look back at it, I grew up looking, you know, at this kind of car and this kind of car. You know, I mean, everyone has their own personal reasons. Those are my personal reasons. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead, put this up. Give me a few seconds. Hold up. Yeah. I think that's it for the first episode. Obviously, this probably isn't going to be the best, but honestly, I hope this at least goes, you know, decently well. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and comment. If you haven't already, please make sure and subscribe. And again, guys, if you have been a supporter of the channel for a long time, yes, I know this is a little bit weird, but I'm going to go ahead and try this and see what happens. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.